After all the months surrounding the controversy of the live-action Aladdin remake, it's time to find out if this film delivered a whole new world of live-action remakes, or if it completely failed and we just have gifs of Will Smith's face. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest installment in the Disney live-action remakes, and that is Aladdin. Directed by Guy Ritchie, starring Mana Musaad as Aladdin, and you also have Naomi Scott as Princess Jasmine, Will Smith as the Genie, and this film is the 11th live-action Disney remake. Now, I don't need to explain the plot of Aladdin because it's the same exact plot as the original 1992 animated classics. Once I found out that Aladdin was being made, I was on the negative side because growing up as a kid, I didn't grow up with Aladdin. Like, I wasn't over the moon about it like a lot of people were. But until I found out some of the castings and the directing choice of Guy Ritchie, my excitement was a little bit down because I'm not a huge fan of Guy Ritchie's films. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, and he also directed Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. Not a huge fan of those movies. Will Smith was cast as the Genie. That was the casting choice I was very interested in, but also excited because Will Smith is Will Smith. I really enjoy his work. I thought it was going to be terrible, but I actually had a fun time with this Aladdin remake. It's definitely not a great movie, not the best live-action Disney remake, but I can say I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going in. This movie has surprisingly some great musical numbers and some charismatic performance from certain actors, and there's not so many great things. I really enjoyed some of the performances by some of the actors, including Will Smith as the Genie. He was the number one thing I was really concerned about going in, because Robin Williams made that role his own, and Robin Williams is the Genie. He made that character so iconic. Will Smith does his own interpretation. He doesn't imitate Robin Williams. He brings his own Fresh Prince of Bel-Air vibe to the role. And I gotta say, I was really impressed with Will Smith's interpretation. There's some certain things with his character that they do differently from the original, and I think he added a nice personality to the film that was needed. Naomi Scott was also a big standout in the film as Princess Jasmine. She was actually really good, and she sang really beautifully. There's a new Princess Jasmine song that wasn't in the original, and Naomi Scott sang them. I thought she was really good with the singing and really good with the acting in this film. And let's talk about Mana Musaad as Aladdin. Now, this was a really awkward decision because I didn't know who this actor was, but overall, I thought he was pretty solid too as Aladdin. All the classic songs that we saw in the original Aladdin are incorporated in here, such as A Whole New World, Prince Ali, Arabian Nights, etc., etc. All the set pieces looked a lot better than the trailers made it look like. They made certain scenes with Will Smith better, and they also made the fun aspects of this film shine, especially the parkour scenes with Aladdin when he's escaping those guys who are trying to chase him down, because he's a street rat, of course, Aladdin. And then you got Abu on his side, which is great. Marin Kanzari, I think I completely butchered this guy's name, but he plays Jafar in the film. Jafar was the biggest thing I was really concerned about as well. In the trailers, he sounds like Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin, but as Trevor Slattery kind of. He just talked a lot like, "Bring me the lamp." He just didn't sound intimidating in the trailers, and he was definitely the worst part about this film. Really boring, really not intimidating at all, and just terribly miscast. And that's definitely not the actor's fault. It's just that he was just miscast in a menacing role. Jafar from the original, he's a sorcerer. He manipulates people to get what he wants, and the manipulation scenes in this film just felt laughable and not scary. My dream casting is that Ben Kingsley was perfect casting as Jafar, but that just never happened. Also, I gotta be honest, the first act in this movie is kind of dull, and it takes a long time till we get into things. Once we get to the second act, that's when the Genie appears, Will Smith. That's when the film finds its entertaining pulse. But we gotta deal with the first half hour of certain things happening. We have to tell the story all over again with Aladdin as a street rat. And honestly, it felt rushed. There was one part in the first act that jumps right into things. This movie's way too long. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes long. The original Aladdin wasn't even 90 minutes. They just added all new scenes and added classic scenes and just made them longer. And the Cave of Wonder scene was really long. There was really some unnecessary subplots in this film, especially the Genie and his love interest. I can say I really enjoyed Aladdin more than I thought I would. I had a fun time with it. Once it really found its pulse, I really started to enjoy it, but you have to deal with certain things that I didn't care about. And it's definitely not a perfect film, but as far as the live-action Disney remakes, this is one of the more enjoyable ones. Not great, not awful, it's just a fun time. On my rating scale, I'm going to give the live-action Aladdin a 3 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this movie, so definitely go check that out and form your own opinion. Alright guys, that was my thoughts on the live-action Aladdin, so in the comment section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this Aladdin remake. Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Because I'm pretty sure think that this is going to be a divisive film. I'm very curious to hear your opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!